Sorry Edmonton, you win from about my 20 cities visited so far. You win for the most homeless, but not only the most homeless, the most crazy homeless because of, I guess, the meth addiction. There's a lot of meth, the drug, the meth that's floating around, so there's a lot of people yelling at themselves and just totally crazy. So good morning everyone, and welcome to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. This is the capital city of the Alberta province. Welcome to another episode of This Is How I See It. If it's the first time watching any of my videos, I've actually been on a road trip for about 2.5 months now across Canada. I'm going to do roughly 4 months, maybe 5, depending on the weather. I started in Ottawa, Ontario. I'm heading all the way to BC and possibly up into Yukon. I'm not sure yet. So I'm in Edmonton now, and I'm walking through one of the parks. This is Borden Park, and I'm going to see this piece of artwork right in front of me, and it's called Willow. Take a look, it's different and it's colorful. There it is, Willow. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's pretty cool. It's very colorful. And it's made of steel. Fields of stone with miles to look at, changing skies are what my eyes allowed over time to climb these invisible hills. Interesting. Well, I'm in the downtown area, and this is Chinatown, as you can tell by some of these buildings, but huge renovations. They're either redoing the tracks or building new ones. There you have it. I think this is Chinatown. There are many lookout points across the city of Edmonton. This is one of them. And there's a whole lot of bridges in the city as well. The downtown is built up on the mountainside. So I was correct in assuming that was Chinatown, which is just up the hill there, but there's so much construction going on that you really couldn't even tell. And down here is the Chinese Garden Pagoda. It's actually a really nice garden. Well, they're building another bridge over here, and you can see there's people canoeing down the river. So from the lookout point there is a walkway here that runs along to a funicular that brings you up to the downtown.
Yeah, this thing doesn't run in like the winter. It's just like -20, it doesn't run.
Well, one thing I just noticed is that here in Edmonton, or at least in Alberta in general, COVID has gone up. There's signs everywhere saying, wear your mask, wear your mask. I went to the museum to see how much it was, must have a mask on. The funicular, I just walked on, it didn't have a mask, but everyone had them on and they're like, where's your mask? So, yep, I'm back into COVID central, I guess, in Alberta, because in Saskatchewan and Manitoba, you didn't need masks anywhere. So. Everyone in the world knows how tall the World Trade Center buildings were in New York City, but those are nothing compared to the height of this one here in Edmonton. Boom! Look at the size of that. This not so pretty building here is the public library of the city, and then way over here is the Art Gallery of Alberta. I'll head over there momentarily. We are in the heart of the downtown now. Well, I think the first thing I noticed when I came downtown here in Edmonton is the construction. Not just downtown, but all the side streets. The moment I entered the city, there's construction everywhere. So I don't know if they're taking advantage of COVID and doing an entire redo of the city or what, but it's absolutely insane everywhere. The downtown Citadel Theater, but again, construction everywhere. So as I pointed out earlier, this is the Art Gallery of Alberta. Funky looking building. This building here is the Royal Alberta Museum. Now for any hockey player fans out there, you may know the name Wayne Gretzky, probably the greatest hockey player ever, or at least one of. And this monument is dedicated to him. Won the Molson Cup for 9 consecutive years. And they award annually here in Edmonton the most valuable player, and that is Mr. Wayne Gretzky. Like I said earlier, construction. Winston Churchill Square, the heart of Edmonton. So I am on the other side of the river. There's the downtown there. And over here, these pyramids is the Mutart Conservatory. There's nothing better than bike riding in the dark. Woohoo! In the heart of the downtown, there's this street called Neon Museum. It's an outdoor neon sign museum. You can tell right there. Kind of cool. Something different. Alright, so today I'm visiting the legislature. Alright, so today I'm visiting the Legislature building and parks and area. This place here is called the Violet Henry King Plaza, and that's one of the federal buildings right there. That is the Alberta Legislature building way down there in the front. And as I mentioned a couple times already, Edmonton is completely under construction. And even that building is totally covered with white scaffolding. The whole city is under construction. Everything. Even the Legislature fountains, also under construction. And there's the main building itself. The Ukrainian Centennial Pioneer Monument. I must say there's a whole lot of Ukraine here in Alberta. Not a bad thing, but wow. And look, oh! Statue of Maxime and Yana and the two children. This is so cute. All three children. Hello. Oh, such a nice monument. What a beautiful building. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Edmonton, you win. Most construction of every city I've visited in Canada so far. This is my next park to explore. Apparently there's an ice castle, probably just in the winter I'm assuming, and some paddleboat rentals, amphitheater and whatnot, so let's go check it out. So yes, in the winter this chunk of grass apparently is a giant ice castle, I was just informed. And out here is where they have the paddle boat renting. It's a very cute park. So this is called Keelar Point. Obviously a big lookout, and I'm outside the city. If you follow the river all the way down here, it S-curves to the left and the right, and the city is over on the other side here. So there's a lot of biking, a lot of hiking, a lot of canoeing. The river is very windy, covers a lot of space. Well, this is a very interesting statue, especially at sunset. There's actually 3 of these things, and if I zoom in you can see they're balls of steel. I thought I had balls of steel. Nope, that's balls of steel right there. Fort Edmonton Park. There's a masonry hall, there's a round barn in there, there's apparently some animals, but it's not actually the zoo. There's an Indigenous people experience show. As you can see, there's a Ferris wheel, so it's kind of like a small theme park. There's a train ride. It looks actually super cute. I may come back here and play around like a kid one day. Oh, I guess I can't come back. Closed for the season. Ah, I wanted to be a kid. Well, sorry to say this, Edmonton, but you win as one of the worst cities I've visited across Canada so far. Now, cosmetically, it's a beautiful city when it comes to just visually looking at it. Things to actually do, also amazing. But maybe it's the time that I'm here. I don't know if it's every summer, I don't know if it's COVID season, I don't know what's going on, but I've never seen so much construction in all of my life as this city. Not only are all the parks ripped up, but the streets are ripped up, the downtown's ripped up, the side streets are ripped up. The ones that aren't ripped up, by the way, you guys need to fix your roads. So this city has a lot of money. It's a gorgeous city, but they don't put it into the roads. The roads are horrible, potholes, and just, it's crazy. So I'm at this park here. I went to the TELUS Science Center. It's closed for maintenance. So then I decided to go to this fitness center in the same park to have a workout or a swim or something. It's closed for construction and maintenance. Everything. I think there's a train system downtown, or a train system, a tram system maybe, that runs through Edmonton, but every single track is under maintenance and ripped up. So maybe this city is amazing when there's no construction, I don't know. And the homeless, sorry Edmonton, you win from about my 20 cities visited so far. You win for the most homeless, but not only the most homeless, the most crazy homeless, because of, I guess, the meth addiction. There's a lot of meth, the drug, the meth that's floating around, so there's a lot of people yelling at themselves and just totally crazy. So Toronto has homeless, Ottawa has homeless, the whole world has homeless, but Edmonton, you win for some of the craziest addicts, definitely. So people watching this video, if you want to come to Edmonton, it is a magnificent city to see. I did a lot of biking. The bike paths are great, but I don't know if summer maybe is the bad time to come because the construction is just too much. But maybe when COVID is gone, maybe they're taking advantage of the lockdowns and the COVID. By the way, here in Alberta, or here in Edmonton, COVID has shot up. At least that's what they're saying. Have to have a mask everywhere you go again, but I haven't worn a mask in a couple of months. So sorry, Edmonton, not the top of my list. So I just left Edmonton, just as the outskirts, to an area called St. Albert, because there's a St. Albert Botanical Garden that I'm going to check out. But oh look! More construction! Woohoo! It's everywhere, oh my god! Welcome to St. Albert Botanic Park. I'm excited to see this. This looks beautiful already. The city of Edmonton has a lot of beautiful parks all throughout the city. But my personal favorite isn't even in Edmonton, it's north of the city in a place called St. Albert.